Today I'm going to do a review on 3 eye primers. And no, I don't have them with me, but I've been using them for a long enough period of time where I can give a fairly accurate review. And again, I'm sorry I don't have them with me. The first one I'm going to talk about is Mary Kay's eye primer. Now, that one is good. The only problem, which ends up being a big problem when this occurs, is if you have any issue with watery eyes, and I tend to sometimes on windy days, then what I notice for me with Mary Kay's eye primer is my eyes will water, and then for some reason, like, it'll come all up to my upper lid somehow, and it'll have a streak right through my eyeshadow from the tear from my eyes. So that's not good, because then all the work you've done to apply your eyeshadow has is messed up. So I stopped using it because I noticed it after trying others that I didn't experience that problem, only with Mary Kay. So for that, I had to stop using it. Other than that, it would be fine. Last all day until you take your eyeshadow off. You could go out after work, or if you put it on in the morning and kept it on all through the day, all through the evening, late night, it will be fine, unless your eyes water. The next two, I honestly, I can't tell a difference between them. That is, the popular ones, and I learned about them from YouTube, is Urban Decay's Primer Potion and Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I've used them in that order. I first started using Urban Decay's after I stopped with Mary Kay, and then only because by watching YouTube makeup videos, I saw some people say, oh, and I'm applying Too Faced Shadow Insurance, so I was like, well, let me try that one, what the heck. And they both are great. I have no complaints. Currently, I've been using Urban Decay's Primer Potion. Usually, I just alternate. So mine's running low. So over the weekend, I went to Ulta and picked up some Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And I couldn't even decide. I'm like, well, maybe I'll just buy Urban Decay again. But then I said, well, I'll get Too Faced. And then I was trying to see the price. And they didn't even have the price marked at Ulta for what Urban Decay's was. And I couldn't remember because it's been a while. I hardly ever wear makeup these days that I've mentioned in my other video because lack of time with my new baby. So it's very rare I wear it. So I don't go through eye primer that quickly. So those are great. I don't have a problem. Like actually this morning, I have my glasses on, but this morning I was walking and my eyes started tearing up, and I was like, oh no, I hope my shadow's not messed up. But I was like, okay, I have on the Urban Decay, hasn't been a problem before, and lo and behold, I can't tell anywhere where I had any, my eyes watering and getting up on my lid. Everything's still set like it was when I left this morning. And by the way, if my face looks oily, I tried to pat it down before I started recording this. I need to get some of those oil blotter tissues. I don't really like freshening up with powder too much. So I just kind of used a napkin. So, yeah. Another little trick is to use the toilet paper seat covers in the public restrooms. Get one of those, and they work good with absorbing oil, and I guess I could have done that too. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Just supposed to be talking about eye primers today. So those are my reviews on those 3. Like I said, Too Faced Shadow Insurance, Urban Decay, Primer Potion. You can't go wrong either way. Now, I did notice Urban Decay has a new thing. It's probably not that new, but, I've been out the makeup game. They have, I guess, other versions of their Primer Potion that are supposed to still be just the same. But I still just stick with the original. I don't try the other ones, and so I can't say anything on those. I have no problem with the original. And let's see what else. There was something else I think I wanted to mention in this video. Well, I can't remember, but just wanted to give my reviews on the primer potions, eyeshadow primers. Oh, here's what it was. I've heard some people talk about a L'Oreal decrease. Now, I'll use some drugstore products, makeup, but I'm not ready to try a drugstore eye primer. I hope I don't sound snobbish. That's not my intent, but I'm not ready to try that one. If somebody gave me one, I wouldn't mind trying it out. but I just don't want to buy it because I'm so happy with, Urban Decay's and Too Faced. But L'Oreal, I'm assuming, is much cheaper, so if I tried it and it worked out, that's great, but don't really feel like experimenting. What else? Those are the only ones I can think of. MAC probably has an eye primer. I'm most definitely sure they do. I just never, even had the thought to try it because from watching videos, I don't really hear people talk about it. So I decided, why even try it? So, Urban Decay Primer Potion, Too Faced Shadow Insurance. You can't go wrong for all day looks. All night looks also. 24 hour if you had to. But anyway, if it would take you from work to happy hour to